welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews, the channel where bots get rated and fans get hyped. Well, what figure are we reviewing today? Well, we are going to review the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Gamer Edition Devastation Optimus Prime, and a very controversial figure, I will say, because I really see no point to this figure, but hey, I have it, so I might as well review it. So let us continue on to the review table, and we shall see if he is truly worth having in the collection. So let's go! Now, of course, before we take a look at the figure itself, we must take a quick look at the packaging here. So we have a nice image of Prime in robot mode and truck mode. We got Transformers Studio Series Devastation, Optimus Prime, and we got Optimus Prime on this side of the box. His name is Optimus Prime, Studio Series, Devastation, everything. And the rest of that image, Autobot symbol, Studio Series Deluxe Class, and his name is Optimus Prime again on the top. And then on the back of the box, we got a obligatory product shot. It's got a nice screen capture from the game itself. And yeah, I got a robot mode, the truck mode, everything that this figure can do, 21 steps of transformation, and got a brief bio here. Optimus Prime stops the Decepticons from turning Earth into a new Cybertron. I guess that's true. I mean, I guess that's what happened in the game. So, but there we go. That is pretty much it for the packaging. And here we have Devastation Optimus Prime, fully transformed into his truck mode. And yeah, I mean, this is Optimus Prime as he appeared in the Devastation video game, and the box doesn't say it's Gamer Edition, but since it's a game, it's Gamer Edition. So but yeah, so here is Optimus Prime's truck mode, and yeah, this truck mode is just no. I mean, it's a red and blue truck, sure, but man, it's a flawed truck mode. Right off the bat, you can see that there is a big gap in there. There's a big gap there. It looks like it has a buck tooth on the front there, which is a little bit unfortunate. I just wish that they had filled that up a little bit more, but I guess they couldn't. Yeah, Hasbro just dropped the ball on this one. Yeah. Also, why a deluxe? Why? I mean, I know we've had deluxe primes before, but Devastation Prime as a deluxe? Really? He should have been a Voyager at least, or leader. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. I'm really not feeling this figure. I mean, I do enjoy messing with it, but at the same time, I'm just not feeling it. You know, it just I don't know. It just looks very off in places, and it just doesn't look great, unfortunately. You can see his toes and heel spurs are just sticking out at the back, and that's just bad. That's just really bad. And you can see the gas tanks, very gappy, and all that stuff, and yeah, and using that off-white plastic there, and you got the smokestacks not painted, they're just done in the white plastic there. Got an Autobot symbol there, and I mean, I do like the cell shading windows. That's at least a nice touch. I do quite like that, but you know, you do have a white paint for the rims, so they at least painted the rims. They didn't paint the taillights, unfortunately. They do have some yellow paint on the front bumper there, and there's some white paint on the headlights. And that's pretty much it for the paint. You know, the paint is just not that much, unfortunately. He does have a trailer hitch. You can actually he can actually tow a trailer. If you want to have him tow a trailer, I would suggest the Earthrise trailer, because the Earthrise trailer actually fits the best for him. The 86 trailer is just way too big for my liking, so there we go. So he does roll. I will say that he does roll. But there you go. He does come with an accessory of his own. He does come with an axe, and this axe is just horrible. I get what they were going with. They were going with a cool, you know, slashing effect there, but yeah, that does not work. You know, just painting all of this yellow. Yeah, that just does not work. I mean, the blade looks fine, but then this bit right here, that's just weird. That's just, no, it just does not work at all. You can store this in the vehicle mode. There's a slot right in there, and then there's a tab on the axe, so just plug this in there, and there you have your weapon storage. And that looks totally ridiculous, but hey, it is what it is. But there we go. So I'm gonna remove this weapon and put that off to the side for now because it just looks ugly. So let's bring in some size comparisons. So here we have Devastation Optimus Prime compared with the other mainline G1 Primes that we have gotten. I'm not forgetting Siege Prime. It's just that I want to make sure that these are all the Earth mode mainline G1 Primes that we've gotten. Again, I'm not forgetting about the Siege Prime. I'm just want to keep it Earth mode related. But anyway, so here they are together. Here's the Studio Series 86 version, the Earthrise Leader class version. We got the Legacy United G1 Prime, and we got a little Kingdom / Legacy Core class Optimus Prime. And yeah, even though that this Prime is a Deluxe, I'm surprised that this Deluxe figure is better than this one. That's a bit unfortunate, you know. I wanted to like this one, but I can't bring myself to love it, so and plus we have this one. We already have this one, and this is already, you know, the best mainline G1 Prime. Like, why did we need a Devastation Prime? I mean, Devastation Prime is just G1 Prime, so we already have like a figure of this, you know, that could be turned into a Devastation Prime. I mean, really? Did we need another one? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let us move on. And you know, just because here we have Devastation Optimus Prime compared with the Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe class Optimus Prime. And again, even though this one is the Deluxe, it's still better than this guy. I don't get it, you know. And plus, these two Optimus Prime figures are from the A-level assortment. Yes, he is from the A-level assortment. So I'm glad I could complete the A-level assortment for this year. But yeah, this one is definitely way better. It's a much better figure compared to this one, because it actually looks good in the truck mode. And you know, this one, not so much, and that's really unfortunate. They did him dirty. But there we go. That is pretty much it for the ultimate comparisons. So yeah, we're pretty much done with the truck mode, and the truck mode is not great, unfortunately. It does no. It's just no. It does not work. It does not look that great. It's just, oh man, it's just so flawed. But anyway, let us transform Optimus Prime into his robot mode. Now, since he's a Deluxe, of course, the transformation is pretty easy to do. So let's begin. So the first step I like to do is just to untab these gas tanks from the sides here. Just untab them just like that, and then you can rotate the wheels upward like so. Rotate the wheels upward like that, and flip out his toes, flip out the heels and everything like that. And you can just untab this section from the these bits right here, and just bring down his legs and split the legs. And of course, you want to take the trailer hitch, well, half of the trailer hitches. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Half of the trailer hitch, and just flip this back there, and then take the other half and do the same thing. Just flip this back there. That will keep these wheels locked into place. And then take this section here, just tab them down like so. Just bring it down and just tab that in, and unlock his ankles just like so. Unlock his ankles, and there we have his legs pretty much all done. So Now we move on to the upper body. So just take, you want to take this front bumper and just bring this down a little bit so they can get in here, and just take the arms, just swing them out, and then untap the shoulder from this slot and just bring them forward, and just bring the arm down, flip out the fist, and there we have an arm all done and ready. So do the same thing on the other side. Swing the arm out, untap the shoulder here, bring the arm down, and then flip out the other fist, and there we have the arms pretty much all done. So now you're going to take the whole waist here, rotate it 180, and you're going to take these pieces and then just flip them forward. There is a tab that would go into a slot right in there. Just tab that in, and make sure you tab that in just like so. And for the head section here, you want to bring this up on the hinge and then bring this down all the way just like that. Rotate the head 180 and just bring this up a little bit, so straighten that out. And then for this butt section here, so just take the wheels and just untab them, flip them up, untab them, flip them up like so. And that is pretty much it there for the transformation. Oh my gosh, you can't see him. Let me zoom out a little bit more so that you can see the full robot. So there you go. There is Studio Series Devastation Optimus Prime, fully transformed into his robots mode. Now I will say, I do like the look of the robot mode. The robot mode definitely works so much better than the truck mode in my personal opinion. So yeah, I do quite like the robot mode. It looks really good. It looks definitely pretty on point to the animation, to the game model, I will say. Right? It looks nice. It looks very good. It looks like Optimus Prime, I will say. Yeah, looks like him. Looks like him. So let's get in close here so we can actually take a look at his head sculpt. Let me let me move the camera up so you can see his head sculpt, and it's a nicely done Prime head sculpt there. Nice paint on the face, blue for the eyes, got some nice gray paint on his forehead there, and it looks nice. Got some nice gray paint on the sides here, yellow paint on the crotch, a little bit of blue there. And all in all, it's a nicely done robot mode, I will say. A very clean transformation. Hey, focus camera. Except you got the wheels just sticking out on his butt, but oh well, it is what it is. But all in all, it's a nice solid robot, I will say. So, as far as the articulation goes in robot mode, you do have rotation at the head. I'm not sure if it's on the ball joint. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. He can't look up, can't look down. The shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can move in and out. He does have a backwards butterfly joint. You know, hey, that's the thing. That's the thing that you can move. You do have a bicep rotation. You do have an elbow joint, about 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the wrist due to the way it's molded, but you can actually move the hands inward for something, you know, hey. You do have a waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far. Whoops, that came undone. You can pretty much do the full splits. Nothing at the thigh. For some reason, he does not have a thigh swivel, because due to the way all this is molded, he does not have a thigh swivel, but he does have a swivel at the knee. He does have a knee bend, about 90 degrees of bend there. The feet can pivot down if you want that to do. If you want to do that, he does have ankle tiltage, a lot of ankle tiltage right there. So yeah, the only thing he's missing is the thigh rotation, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there we go. Why is my camera going all blurry today? Maybe it's in the midnight, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. So how you can use his axe in robot mode? Well, there are a couple things that you can do. So in robot mode, you can actually store the axe. So there's the slots right on his back here. You can use that tab and just plug this on here. So just bring this up a little bit so that you can actually tab this in. And there you go. You can store the axe if you don't want to use the axe. But you know, he's a prime. He's supposed to use his axe in robot mode. So basically just plug this over his hand. And he can cut down some Decepticons. You know, cut down their faces, you know. But there you go. That is how you use his axe in robot mode. But wait! There is more to this figure, because he does come. You can actually open up his chest and reveal an unpainted matrix of leadership. I wonder why Hasbro didn't paint it. But anyway, you can actually remove this matrix, although it can be a little bit hard to remove. There we go. I got it. So just close that back up, and there you go. That's his unpainted matrix of leadership. Why it's unpainted, I don't know. For a moment, I thought this was the same matrix that came with Transformers 1 Optimus Prime because of the tabs here, but apparently it's not the same matrix. No, it's not the same. It's a totally new mold. So you can actually have him hold the matrix in robot mode. So let me just remove that. So basically, so that's why his hands can actually move inward, so they can actually do that pose. So just do that, and then just rotate his fist inward, and then of course these tabs will go into little grooves in his hands. So just plug this in, just like that, like so. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have him hold the matrix off camera, so I will be right back. And there we go. There we have Devastation Optimus Prime holding the matrix of leadership. And yeah, this is not gonna make him light our darkest hour. No, because this is just weak. It's just, oh my gosh, Hasbro just totally unpainted the matrix. The matrix got no power. It just has no power. No, it does not. It has no power right now. I mean, just yeah. Totally unpainted. That's that's kind of lazy for Hasbro's part. That's unfortunate, but oh well, it is what it is. But anyway, let me get Prime into his natural pose, and we will get right down to the robot mode comparisons. And there we have Devastation Optimus Prime compared with the other mainline G1 Primes here that we've gotten so far. So we got Studio Series 86 Prime, Earthrise Prime, Legacy United G1 Prime, and we have little core class Optimus Prime. And yeah, I'm still thinking that this is the best one. This is still the best mainline G1 Prime. I will say it's still the best one. This one is, I don't know. I mean, it looks good in robot mode. It looks fine in robot mode, but you know, I don't know. It just, why couldn't they just use this one as a Devastation Optimus Prime figure? I mean, it's the same design, so just repaint this into a cell shading, you know, color scheme and all that stuff, and there you go. There you have your Devastation Prime. But I don't know. But it is what it is. But you know, it's Optimus Prime, so I guess I'm glad to have another Optimus Prime in my collection, you know. But still, why did we need to have this figure? Like, what was the point? I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyway, let us move on. And just because, here we have Devastation Optimus Prime compared with the Studio Series Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And yeah, between the two figures, I very much like this one a lot more because it's actually a new design, and it's, you know, actually looks good in robot mode, and it actually feels good. This one, I don't know, it feels quite cheap, and that's not good. That's not great, and you know, it is what it is. But you know, this is what we got, and no, it's not a great figure, and unfortunately, but oh well, it is what it is though. But there you go. That is it for the robot mode comparisons right there. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Deluxe Class Devastation Optimus Prime. And overall, he's kinda meh, in my personal opinion. The robot mode, I'll give him props. You know, the robot mode does look really good. It looks on point to the game model. The truck mode is just, not a big fan of the truck mode. The truck mode just looks weird. The front of the truck mode just throws me off. That gap, that visible gap. Usually I don't complain about gaps, but when it's just staring you right in the face and it's visible, oh boy, it's a huge problem for me. So yeah, the truck mode is just not doing it for me. Articulation is nicely done. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, he really needed those thigh swivels. Yeah, those thigh swivels should have been there. It should have been there, but they're not there, which is quite unfortunate. So it is what it is. At least you can still pose him in some cool poses. You know, hey, there's that. So that's good at least. The transformation is actually pretty smooth. It's enjoyable. So yeah, I'll give him props for being fun to mess with. So overall, if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just gonna give him a 6 out of 10. Honestly, 6 out of 10. I think that's good enough for him. The axe is just horrible. The unpainted matrix is just terrible. Oh man, I'm not feeling this figure. I mean, it's just okay. It's just okay. You know, it's not great. You know. So I don't really think that this figure should be in your collection. You know, I spent the money on this so that you don't have to. So, but if you're like me and you really want to go on completionist with the Studio Series line, then by all means, pick it up. You know. But if you're content with the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime as your main G1, you know, G1E Optimus Prime, then this could be an easy pass. So, all in all, yeah, but, oh well, I have him. I have him. I have him. So, there you go. That's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this review, be sure to click that like button down below. Come on, give this video a thumbs up. Hey! And of course, if you wanna, stupid bug flying around my face. If you wanna see more reviews on the channel, click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my future videos. And of course, you can always check out my Studio Series Reviews playlist for any videos I may have missed. So I will post the link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Deluxe Class Devastation Optimus Prime. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out till all of one, and I'll see you guys next time. Transform and roll out!
Leader, the viewers must subscribe to support the cause.
Optimus, they know that, but sometimes you've gotta ask with style. Hey you, yeah, you watching, smash that subscribe button, or Prime is giving a speech. Again.
I heard that.
Good, now hit the button, before he starts cutting the covenant of Primus.